Well, number 4, Cupid's Song, is a son of Oratorio, bred at the Backward Stud. Owner Mrs. Liley, and Riverland and Foree will team up. And the gentleman that takes care of Cupid's Song, it's not Somizi, it is Somiz? Somiso. Congratulations to you, Somiso. Your horse has done you proud today, and he's rewarded you the 1,000 Rand Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Congratulations to you. Well done to the winning groom. Well, it's a double for Richard, and this time it's for Mr. Riverland and Mrs. Liley, and a horse that has come on nicely after that last start, because the last time he won was towards the end of last season, so he had a nice long break, a warm-up, and he was fit today.
Yeah, I only had a 90-odd days break, and I must say well done to Mr. Riverland. I looked at him in the parade, and the horse looked very fat.
Yes.
But he promised me, he said he's done enough groundwork, and he's right. The horse ran fresh off a couple of months off, and trip wasn't an issue the way he went down, and he won well. So well done to Mr. Riverland. Thank you, Mrs. Riley, and to my sponsors at Winning Form.
That final 200 meters or so, you look to have a race on your hands, but you seem to be a step ahead.
Yeah, look, this horse thinks. He thinks he's done enough once he hits the front, and I got there a little bit early, so I had to keep him honest, and he wants to lay down, but once they started coming at him, then he just gives you a little bit of hope and glimmer, and then he puts it together again at the end, and keep his head in front. So it's nice when he only wins by a short margin. The handicap can't hurt him, and hopefully we can keep him winning.
Is your cap up to date with the number?
Yes, that's true.
What's the number? Show it to the boys. 180. You watch darts?
Sorry?
Do you watch darts? Darts?
No.
Well, 180 is the triple 20, and when the guy hits the triple 20, it's a 180.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's Richard. Do you like darts, Tony? Come through. Do you play a bit of darts in your time?
Yeah, Deeves, I have actually. I'm not.
How many bullseyes have you hit?
Not too good, but the more I drank, the better I got.
Everybody. That's. I mean, you watch it on the telly too, and those guys are without the pots. They don't seem to throw the darts well. But well done to you, 100% strike rate with your 2 runners. You had to scratch. By the way, why was the other one scratched? I didn't see the comment.
He was actually off yesterday morning, slightly lame. He was fine in the afternoon. This morning I took him to the track. He trotted out sound at 5:30. But I wanted the vet to come back and check him again, because I was just concerned about him. Intermittently, there was a little bit of a misstep, where he was showing a marginal bit of lameness, and then at 10:30 he wasn't right. And he sprained a joint 8 weeks ago, and it came right, and so I don't know if it's worrying him again, but that's racing, and pity it was the right race for him. But, geez, that's racing, eh?
Now, you get around. You're quite a popular guy on course. You get around to chat to the people, and you gave a lot of them the double. You said, Mr. Henley is a big runner. This horse is a big runner, and they said, I must just pass that on to you to thank you, for your transparency when approached on course. So, once the guys come to the races, you meet the trainer, you meet a jockey, you quiz them, and you've given the guys the double. You're quite confident with it.
I was. Both had been working very well, but both of poly specialists, and that makes a big difference, Dees. Both were well drawn. Mr. Henny, I was confident, as confident as one can be. I thought it was a tough race in some respects, and he had his rating. He's not wonderfully rated. It looks good the way he won today, but so you always a little bit, he also carries a lot of problems, Mr. Henny, but I was pretty confident he'd be quite hard to beat. I said to Mary, this horse is working very well, but he's had 1 run in 6 months.
Yes.
You always worry that they're a little bit ring rusty. You can work them hard at home. He's not a horse you can put on the grass often, because he also old horse and moves the start beautifully, but we pick up every little issue that they live with, and so he hadn't been on the grass since his last run, and that was not worrying me, but I must say my daughter's been riding him a lot in work, and she's been keeping him honest, because he's porkered. He looks a bit like you. He loves to eat, and
before you leave, I just briefly caught your interview. Nothing serious with your wife. I heard that she had to go for an emergency operation.
Yeah, that was sad yesterday. She was busy with the horse belonging to Mary and Robert, a very good filly that didn't lose a certificate, got injured here at the gates 6 months ago, and we've been really winning with it. But unfortunately, the rope got caught between her hand and the gate, and the horse pulled back, and it tightened on her, split the whole top of her hand. So she unfortunately had to undergo an operation today, a bit of plastic surgeon.
Give her our best.
Yeah, well, and she doesn't deserve it. She's a lovely woman, and she works hard and she loves the
TLC
horses.
now, you have to do your job.
Yeah, have to do my job. But anyway, I mean, obviously delighted for Mary. She's had 3 winners now in the last 3 meetings,
Yes.
so things are ticking over nicely. We'd always like to have a bit more money on them, but I want the horses just to run well. I don't bring horses to the course not to run
Sure,
well. You want to
sure.
run well. I mean,
Well, it's 100% strike rate
yeah,
today.
exactly.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you, Dees, and well done to Richard. And I put him under pressure. First thing he comes in the ring, he says to me, "Do you think this thing's fit enough?"
Yeah, you
Oh,
mentioned the way
I
it
said,
looked.
Just because it looks a bit porky, do you think it's fit enough?
Well done. Mrs. Liley, congratulations. As Tony mentioned, you're having a wonderful run.
Yes,
3 winners
yes,
in
I
the
didn't
this.
expect to be back here so quickly. Anyway, it's very nice.
And this
I
horse,
enjoy being here.
did he surprise you today?
Nothing surprises me these days.
Whether they're winning or running badly.
That's right.
But you're having a good run.
Yes, very nice, very nice. So well done, Tony. Well done, Richard. I like it when Richard rides for us.
Confident young man.
Yes, and he's a very good rider. There's no doubt about that.
A lot of good riders have ridden your horses over the years.
Yes,
You've had
that's
some
right.
top jockeys riding in these colours.
Yes, like our friend Paul Gadsby. Paul, what's his name?
Recently?
No, the trainer now.
Yes.
Paul.
Mr.
No,
Paul.
No. Gavin.
Gavin Van Zyl.
No, yes, Gavin Van Zyl.
Yeah, he used to ride for you.
Yes, that's right. And also the other trainer,
Yes.
who's a good trainer.
Yeah, but lots of good jockeys have ridden for you over the years. But you're having a wonderful run. Congratulations. Long may the success continue. The last time we were in the rain, now we're in the sun.
That's
Hearty
right.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Well done to Mrs. Liley. Always a pleasure chatting to her. And it's Cupid's song that has come through to win race number 5.